I want to inherit your smile like asthma. Cat short breaths from broken silhouettes that danced in my direction. She makes me high. Rolling our relationship up in frontal leaf, I've inhaled our past so I could blow it our future. I want to write. I want to sketch timeless portraits of a comedic smile under my eyelids, so quite logically when I close my eyes I can see a spirit shine through her teeth. I want us to give birth to intuition. Conversation stretching our brain muscles into matrix position, she impregnates my pen. You see, she is my iTunes. She keeps me in tune through conversation. I want to download 5,000 future memories so I can add yesterday's verbiage to my playlist. I say this, quite simply, I just want to know you. I want to sip samples of your thoughts so that I become intoxicated by the blood level content in our conversation. Bask in tomorrow's dreams erected from yesterday's future. I much rather digest your dialect. From the mere thought of me speaking in tongues, all I do is close my mouth and taste your vernacular tapestry. Wordplays plays words in rerun format. Mic check 1, 2, medulla orgasm drip, 7-minute conversations in a 360-degree rotation. That's when I become a piece of paper. And you be the fire. So when I come close, I could be engulfed in your presence. Become keys in your computer so I could be in sync with your touch. I want to subtract 7 broken hearts from 8 prior relations when equated mathematically. You can still see I'm the one. Then I want to steal your demo.
Let's go, poet.
Then go platinum so that you can sue me so we could be in the same room standing in front of your honor. I want to know you. She is the blues in my left eye trying to become the funk in my right. Is that all right?
Yeah.
Is that all right?
Yeah.
That we already started casting for the sequel. In the plot with me poetically caressing her Nia, forever long and made Lorenz tape. She creates jazz like Coltrane that has me dizzy when I think of the miles that I had to walk just to sit and talk and stroke the organ in between her ears. Intoxicated from her Billie Holiday eyes, I can't help but to admire her Duke elegance. As her touch, since Fitzgerald lyrics of a Thelonious instrumentals became in tune with the moon. That's when I become that vessel that travels through your mind so I can know your thoughts before you give birth to them in your speech. I want to kiss your cerebrum, make love to your cerebellum, penetrate your medulla so we can catch a political erectional pink lips down to the white paper's midsection. Thus giving birth to poetry.
Yes.
Black sun, face glaring. As a tear-quenched rose grows out of asphalt, having change plucked from in between human traffic, we, literal pennies dropping dimes. 2 plus a nickel equates to a shiny new quarterback in the pockets with democratic protection, huddling play calls from the sidelines of the Constitution, a rule book that claims all players as equals. Chapters read from his eclipsed pigment to peer into a sightless man's struggle, singeing our retina cells so we could all become colorblind, but not blind in general as before, because even Stevie wonders, is there a heaven, since him like we may never ever actually get to see the light. Tunnel vision obscured, financial skin in braille, Senate's anemic to change, forming dammed water gates and drowning power plants that leaves branches to never bloom. Roots uprooted via the flooded markets, having the phrase within the stockbrokers' names becoming literal brokers. As yet another sunny man made off with billions, jerking offices filled with employees that employed him. His name is Madoff. I'm just saying and wishing he's now bitching creamy drinks in government bars. A free cage for a swallow.
I bleed on mics cause blood is thicker than water, and I want you to always remember that we're family. Both sung under the same sycamore tree, hung from the same hollow. The hollow echoes of a time's past, sometimes it still haunts me. Bleed cause brother's blood still leak on the concrete, so I pour out liquor for my dead homies until the bottle is empty. I bleed for the eternal interest within me. Cause though blind, Stevie was still able to see a ribbon in the sky while living just enough. It's a pity I bleed cause hip-hop is dead and all we have left is Rap City. Bleed for police brutality. Rest in peace, Sean Bell, Amadou Diallo, Timothy Stansberry. I bleed for that blood diamond market in Sierra Leone. Bleed for that 20-year-old life we're never getting to see home. Bleed for that 13-year-old girl out there on her own. I bleed for soldiers coming home in body bags. Bleed for the civil unrest in Iraq. Bleed for the sons growing up without their dad. fads. I bleed because right now Brooklyn is looking too similar to Baghdad. I'm bleeding from bureaucratic antics, government polymechanics. The system is just a machine. It's the blood that helps me manage, keeps me balanced between the sane and the savage. I'm trying to hitch a ride on that train with Harriet to the land of the free. Ride in the front with Rosa, BLEEDS's, leaving blood drops as a trail to find me. Bleed for that wife battered and bruised. Bleed for them children misused and abused. Bleed for the Christ sacrificed by the Jews. Bleed, because when you pierce my skin, that's what it do. I bleed for Marley's songs of redemption, David's songs of repentance. These words for you to use as a tool for my remembrance, because death is just a period. So until I'm finished, I'm going to bleed and live out this life sentence.
Every day we walk lost in this cultural system. They mentally